Everyone will be a cryo if it goes off, honestly.
I'm going to turn cryo into a club.
Cryo club. Oh my God.
Let's go to the cryo club.
But do we give gifts out on every show?
No.
Oh, so just I've got a gift?
Only you.
Nice, Al.
Special, that's
What you get for 100?
We're going to need you again on Wednesday, more than ever, and for the rest of the tournament.
You are, like, more important than you think. And yeah, we appreciate you always, wherever you are in the world.
Hello and welcome to That Lionesses podcast, connected by EE. I'm Harriet Rose and we're here after England's opening game against France. Today, we'll be reflecting on the match, looking at how the team recover physically and mentally, and what it takes to reset ahead of the next big match against the Netherlands. And joining me are two brilliant Lionesses. It's Alex Greenwood and Khiara Keating. Girls, it's lovely to see you. Khiara, you've obviously been on the show before, but Alex, this is your first time. Welcome.
Thank you.
And it's actually both of your first times in the Zurich version of That Lionesses podcast. Alex, let's jump straight in. You're obviously very experienced when it comes to tournaments. And Khiara, this is very new territory for you. What's the dynamic between like the established, like longer standing players and the newbies?
The less experienced players, you know, they've got their group and they do whatever they do in their spare time. I don't even want to know what to do. But you've got to have that freshness in the group. It's important, and the balance is really important as well of having the experience of been here and done that many times. And first time experience, I think the blend's really nice actually.
It feels like a really good energy this year, like both sort of giving each other that energy, like it's like a Duracell bunny vibe, like everyone's bouncing off each other. Alex, is there anything about the energy of the new players that, like Khiara, that reminds you of your early days when you first started?
I can't compare myself to Khiara. I think she's special in that sense, but
Tell me why.
she's just a bundle of joy every minute of the day. Like, I just love being around her. I mean, I'm one of the... I get to spend every day with Khiara, so I know Khiara like clockwork. When she's ready for bed, I know when she's ready for bed. But no, she's such an energy bunny. She's great to be around. I mean, just an example, like obviously today the mood isn't amazing, of course, but players like Key and who bring energy, and it's not forced, it's natural. It's, of course, she feels the defeat with us, of course she does. She's hating like we all are, but she somehow manages to bring her personality through and bring a lot of energy to the team, and that's so important. And Jill Scott was that player. They're obviously still very different and in experience as well, but having them type of characters in the group is really important, and Key brings that, and I don't know where she gets the energy from, to be honest, but I don't see myself in a no, if that's what your question is.
Yeah, but that's beautiful though. How does that feel to hear?
Yeah, I think it's obviously dead cute. But yeah, Al knows me, literally, like, probably one of the closest people to me, England and that city. So I just feel like everyone has a different role in the team, and like I might not be starting and like contributing there, but if I can bring something like the energy when people are a bit disappointed or anything, I just got to do my bit, innit?
I love to see it. Your smile is very infectious, isn't it, as well? Like, I feel like I really want to smile because you're smiling. Guys. Now, before we get on to looking ahead at the Netherlands match, we've got to talk about Saturday's game against France. It's not the result you were hoping for, of course. But Alex, how are the team feeling off the back of it?
Yeah, honestly disappointed. I think naturally you always want to start with a win. But yeah, I said it a few times yesterday, and to the degree, no tournament's won or lost after the first game, and it's important we keep reminding ourselves that message is clear now. We have to win our next two games, and that will be the consistent theme now in the lead up to the Netherlands game, and beyond that. We have to win both, and that's the mentality of the group. I know that wouldn't have changed regardless of the outcome of the game yesterday anyway. So yeah, we have to stay positive and stick together. I know it's such a cliche thing to say, but this group has a natural way of doing that, and not a change for us. We will obviously review the game honestly, because we have to, for us to improve and put that game right. And we'll do that this afternoon, and then we'll put that to bed and we'll concentrate on Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely. Khiara, France was always going to be a difficult opponent. What can you take away from England's performance last night, like from your perspective?
I think the last 10, 15 minutes, I think the fight to get one back and have many opportunities to score a second goal, I think, and the girls coming on did well. The girls that came off did well to even get us in that position where we could fight back. So, I think the character from the team for the last bit of the game was giving us a little insight of what we can do and what we can bring, and the mentality of the team that we don't give up.
Well, actually, on that, Alex, the subs did have an impact on the game. How important is it to have that depth of the squad? So like you say, everyone's role is important, including those that come on for 5-10 minutes and those who play a full game and those who play 3 quarters. How important is that to have that depth?
It's crucial in a tournament. I think your subs can be the match winners. I think in recent tournaments, I'll refer back to the Euros, the World Cup. Again, no tournaments won what you start at 11. It's so important. And it's important the girls who don't start feel when they do come on that that they can make an impact, however that's looked throughout the week. They feel valued enough and trusted enough within the group to have that impact, and I think we've created that environment for people to feel like that. And again, the session this morning from the girls who didn't play was top. It was a really good session. So you win these tournaments as a team.
Yeah, and for both of you, I guess, how do you channel the feelings of frustration after a game like that? How do you put that into your performance?
I think for me personally, just with experience, I like to watch the game again as soon as I can. It's something I've done for a long time now, and the sooner I can watch it for myself personally, what I could do better, and then I look at it from a team's perspective. That's the way I can digest football. Whether we win, lose or draw, that's the best way I can do it. And then obviously we review and analyse it as a team, and something might come out in that meeting that maybe I haven't thought of, or someone's opinion might come up that I didn't cross my mind, I suppose. But that's the way I deal with it. Everybody's different. Some people don't want to watch the game and can go off feeling or emotion or memory. And then obviously today's important with recovery, and some of us have got family here, which again, time to switch off from football, but I have to process the game before I can move on.
Yeah, win, lose or draw, that's always the way for you.
No matter what, I have to.
Is it the same for you, Khiara?
Complete opposite. Yeah, like I'm just going off feeling like, because I'm always high all the time when I'm low, I feel like I need to just come out of it, and then tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, I just tend to switch off and move on to the next.
And it's interesting to hear that perspective because, like you say, everyone's an individual and you are a group of individuals playing beautifully together, and you've got that connection, and I can really see it, and I think we all can. Tournaments can shift very fast. As we know, things are far from over. Today is the start of the new game plan. What is going to be the focus for the team over the next few days?
I think it'll be about probably looking at the things that didn't go to plan in the game, assessing that, and then our opposition look different. What they propose going forward defensively looks different to France. The opposition that we're going to face is different, and again, like the reality is we have to win. It would have been the same, like I said before, regardless of the outcome. But I think for us, it's about doing what we do really well and going back to them things and reminding ourselves of, we are the European champions currently, and
yes, you are.
Yeah.
Clap there. Tea.
Let's walk into that game with that feeling.
Absolutely. So, Alex, we've talked a little bit about the process of recovery after games, but it must look quite different in a tournament when the games are so close to each other. So what does that process actually look like now?
Well, this morning we went in gym, recovery in the gym. The girls who didn't play will go on the pitch. Ice baths, cryo. Obviously food's important, sleep. Not many players sleep after games, whether you've played or you haven't. Adrenaline's still high. The game was late last night. But again, I don't know if you agree, Kay, but I think switching off is also important, and we're fortunate that we've got our families here. That'll be nice to do that this afternoon, and whether people want to talk about football or not, that's their choice.
Yeah.
But I think it's so important that you get that time away from camp, from each other a little bit, and then when you come back together, it's back on.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, even though Saturday didn't turn out the way we wanted, it was a huge milestone moment for you, Alex. You reached your 100th cap for England. Woo! Massive congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely huge. What does reaching that landmark mean to you?
Oh, I'm really proud, actually. I've said this a few times, but when I got to 50, I remember thinking, it's absolutely not a chance. I've got 50 more in me to get to 100, and here we are. Not that I didn't believe I could. I thought, wow, it's took me a long time to get to 50. I don't know if I've got another one of them in me. But obviously around 96, 97, you become a bit more aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 more games and I'm
Yeah.
at 100, and some people let you know, when you look on the programme on 97 caps, this could be this game, it could be that game, depending on things. And obviously I've been out quite a while with an injury, so maybe before that I was like, it could be that game. Never happened because I wasn't available to play. So obviously I am so proud of this. It's not many players get to say they played 100 times for their country, and really grateful to everyone who's been a part of it. I think whether you play once for your country or 100 times, it's a real honour to do that.
I also heard you got presented your 100th cap by someone special.
Yeah.
Can you tell us the story?
I had no idea about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boyfriend Jack, I think he seemed nervous.
Did he?
Yeah, he's not one to show much emotion in front of people or share or speak a lot. He's quite shy and quiet, to be honest. He'll actually hate this conversation with him right now. But yeah, no.
Jack.
Yeah, I was going to say, we love you.
It was obviously really nice for me. He's such an important person in my life. He's been through the best moments and the worst moments, and likewise I've been through best moments for him and the worst of having to retire through football, through an injury. So I think to share that moment together was really, really nice. My mum will be fuming because it wasn't her. So I'm actually dreading having that conversation that this happened today. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Jack did it. It was lovely. I really enjoyed it. I'm really grateful that the staff put that on for me, because it's like a moment that you won't forget about.
Yeah. And just don't tell your mum yet.
I think I'm just going to let these guys put it out and then act like
oh.
I had no idea that was going to happen.
And by the way, she didn't know. She genuinely didn't know.
Mum, I really didn't know.
She didn't know. But it's a beautiful moment, and also because you both share that passion and that love for football,
yeah,
that also adds to it. And your partner is someone so important in terms of, the recovery and the process of like playing football. That's kind of going home and being like, oh, yeah, let me talk about this. So you had to share that moment together, which was amazing.
Yeah, and I've eaten in between as well. The things that people don't see.
Absolutely.
The injury and what he went. God, I don't know how he put up with me during that injury, because I don't know how he put up with me, let alone Jack. So,
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, them small bits in between as well.
Well, it's incredible. Khiara, talk to me about what Alex is like to play and train with on the pitch. I mean, I can see how close you guys are, which is so beautiful.
That's my girl.
Yeah, gush about her a bit. Tell us about her. How do you feel about her on and off the pitch?
The best person. No, honestly, she's had my back ever since I first trained up, however many years ago at City. When I was a little baby, she always took me under her wing. She's honestly just the best person. I couldn't ask for anyone else to be my captain at my club, and it's just lovely to have her here because it just feels like home.
Home away from home is what you guys need right now as well, I feel like. Alex, you made your senior debut 11 years ago, and in that time you have taken the team to several.
How old was you then?
11 years ago.
Come on, Kate.
10.
Wow,
you're so young. Oh my gosh,
baby, isn't she?
Iconic. You've taken the team to several finals and, of course, helped lift the European trophy in 2022. Can you actually believe, because like we're touching on here, the pride that not only you feel, but your teammates feel for you, you have achieved so much in football. Just reflecting on that.
Honestly, I actually don't think I think about it a lot. I think maybe that... Well, I know that will happen when I retire.
And I think that's a sports person's mentality, isn't it?
It's even this. Obviously, I'm so happy about making my 100th cap, and it's really, really does mean a lot. But I don't think I'll appreciate it until it's done. It's over with, because
not many more years left in.
I was going to say, Jill Scott is over 150. Like you say, you never know. The next 50 could be coming.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know about that. But yeah, I just don't think in football, in any sport, like you said, that you don't reflect on things because you're just like, what's next? Today's today. I'll enjoy today, of course. It is an amazing moment. I'm super happy about it. But the first thing I woke up and thought of this morning is, can't wait to play on Wednesday.
I love that. But that's great.
And that's not me wanting people to go, oh, she's such this, she's a great... No, I don't want... That's genuinely, like, I woke up, messages off family and friends and teammates this morning, and of course my bubble's my bubble, and that's nice in here. But externally, I'm like, can it be Wednesday now? Because let's get going again. I really want to put yesterday right.
And that's why you're really good at your job. Because that's focusing on the job at hand, which is what you got to do. But also that moment is special too.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to see. We couldn't have you here, Alex, obviously, without getting you a little something to celebrate. I know this is probably going to be one of the most iconic gifts you've ever Let me just get my plastic bag.
Okay.
Are you ready? There you go, hun.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is from that Lionesses podcast. Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Come on out.
What is it, Alex?
Oh,
Dead heavy that.
It's a Swiss-themed duck. And it squeaks.
That is so
you know what? I've got an unbelievable bath in my room as well.
And there you go. Is that the best prize / gift you've been given in your career, do you think?
Do you know what? Like, that is probably up there as one of the best things I've ever received.
I'm so jealous, honestly.
Honestly, if you want to lend the feedback, key, just knock on.
Turns.
No.
We'll name it and everything.
If you lend that out, you're never getting it back because that's priceless.
Oh, okay then. Sorry, Key, no.
Sorry, can't have it. Can you like sort of hold it up a little bit like a trophy?
2 hands.
There we go.
Get in.
Oh my God, you know what we need to do? We need to give them a name.
Give the duck a name.
Also, other people have got ducks.
No,
Oh.
no one else has got ducks. The duck is for you and only you.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm sure other people in the world have rubber ducks.
But do we give gifts out on every show?
No.
Oh, so just I've got a gift.
Only you.
Nice, Al.
That's special. That's
What you get for 100.
Yeah, exactly. So come back to us when you figure out a name for little
Okay.
duck person. He looks
Look,
nice, doesn't he? He's wearing a
he's
cute
cute.
outfit and everything.
Little duck person.
See, look, you're making everyone jealous now. You're going to have people lining up at your door being like, can I have a little bath with the duck? It'll become your mascot.
Yeah, it could.
Beautiful. Alex, before we move on to having a look at the Netherlands game, what is your biggest pinch me moment at England? Which is, as you said, as a sports person, it's very difficult to think of those moments. So take your time because everything's sort of like you're in it and then you're on to the next. I understand that, but
I think probably the one moment I was in it and wanted to stay in it as long as I could was the final whistle, Germany at Wembley.
yeah,
That moment
in Wembley, like,
was just, I can't even describe it.
can you feel it still now?
Gives me goosebumps, honestly. It was
It's
just,
giving me goosebumps.
it was the outer body experience. Like, I just can't explain it. Like, no matter how many times I try and explain it, nothing can ever relive that moment. I think when the whistle went, obviously everyone ran everywhere. I was just like, what has just happened?
Yeah.
And then we kind of all got together in front of our families and sang Sweet Caroline.
Love it.
And just to take in that moment with the fans as well and our families there, it was so special. And another reason why I just think, I know we're going to speak about the game yesterday and the disappointment of the result, but I genuinely do believe that this team will have that moment again. I really do believe that, and I think I share these moments because I want these girls to experience that feeling, because I can't describe it, and until you've been in it and felt it, it's the best feeling. All the moments in training where you think, oh God, this, or injuries or family things you miss, that's when you go, it was worth it.
Every second.
Every second.
Let's get a round of applause for that sentiment and also 100 caps. Yes, Alex. We need those words today, and that was beautifully put. Thank you so much. Well, before we go, should we take a little look at the game ahead to the Netherlands? So, Khiara, what do the next few days look like for the team? What's going to go down?
I think just training and preparing for the task at hand. Obviously, now we know we need to win, definitely. It'll just be all energy towards that.
Absolutely, plenty of baths with Mr. Duck. Good vibe.
Getting the ice bath.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll love that.
fact, Khiara's just joined the cryo crew.
I have for the first time.
Well, so the girls were explaining the cryo to me because I've not done it before.
Oh, you have to do it.
I really want to do it.
Yeah.
It's better than an ice bath. I prefer it.
But I didn't realise, they were like, oh no, it's horrible. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like really fab. And like, you come out being like,
It's not like in the moment, it's not like the most enjoyable. We had a nice little party in there, didn't we? We had the tunes on. And
yeah, oh, you got the back. It's got,
Yeah,
do you know what I'll do? I'll come in with the little muffs on my hands and I'll DJ.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine, goes off, everyone's in the ice room. Or whatever.
Everyone will be a cryo if it goes off, honestly.
I'm going to turn cryo into a club.
Yeah.
Cryo club.
Let's go to the cryo club. Let's go to the cryo club. Yeah, well, exactly. You got to prep, get ready. Alex, the Netherlands are a very different opponent, as you mentioned earlier. How will you approach the match? Obviously, we're not going to give away any secrets in case anyone's watching. But how are you going to approach the match knowing it's a slightly different sort of outlook?
Yeah, tactically they look differently. I think as well their individuals are different. I mean, me and Key are probably aware of some of their individuals. A lot of the players play, well, we probably play with the majority of the team in some capacity at club level. Obviously, Jill, Viv, Kirsten, and so on. We've trained and played with them a lot, so we're aware of individuals. We'll analyse them. We'll
know how they work.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's going to stop them, but it's something, again, likewise them for us. They know how we work, but I think tactically they do line up a little bit differently. And their style of play is very different to France. Obviously, we watched the game before our game a little bit yesterday, and I'm sure the staff have put a number of clips together, but it will look different. But I also think we all look different too.
Exciting. Khiara, the fans were out in force on Saturday's game, and I know they're going to be rooting for you in abundance on Wednesday. I'm already hearing from all my mates watching at home, and also some of them that have travelled over here. What message do you have for them? I guess both of you. What message do you have to the fans who are coming out, but also the ones that are tuning in from home?
I just think you are like more important than you think. Like, it's not just the seat, like the noise that you make, the feeling where we walk out for the warm up and everyone's cheering. I think you just have a way more of an effect than you think. And yeah, we appreciate you always wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I repeat that. I think yesterday they were brilliant. They came in their numbers yesterday, and when we came out, obviously seeing our fans in the right section of the stadium was brilliant. And I think our following's always been incredible wherever we've gone, all over the world, and it's been no different in Switzerland, and as well at home. Not everyone can afford to come to Switzerland. It's not easy as a fan to come here and, you know, bring people along, and we really, really appreciate it. Every message we receive, whether that's via social media or just in general, support, putting the telly on, supporting us, and we're going to need you again on Wednesday, more than ever, and for the rest of the tournament.
Well, from us all here and all the fans, we've got your back. We are cheering you every second, and we are all going to be there with you on Wednesday every step of the way. We can't wait. Alex and Khiara, thank you so much for being guests on that Lionesses podcast, connected by EE. Good luck with training and recovery over the next few days, and I personally cannot wait for Wednesday. We will be back with a new episode tomorrow, looking ahead again at the game against Netherlands. Make sure you're subscribed or following wherever you watch or listen so you don't miss out on a single thing. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.